Okay.
Hey everyone, this is Frank Rich from Star Wars Autograph Collection at Southcoast Toy and Comic Show in Fairhaven, Mass. Very happy to be here with my friend Mike Martinous. Mike, thank you for spending some time with us today. Great to see you as always. Can you tell us a little bit about your fandom? You are one of the biggest Star Wars fans I've had the pleasure of meeting. Can you tell us how you got into Star Wars?
Yeah, my friend Tony and I, he was a few years older than me, so I was 7, he was maybe 11. And we always wanted to do the opposite of everyone else. Like if everyone loved something, we didn't love it and that kind of thing. So when Star Wars came out, everyone's talking about Star Wars. And we're like, we're never going to see this movie. Not going to see it. And then one day my father said, we're going to the movies, and that's what we're seeing. So we went, and I'll never forget, we left there and immediately saw it again. We were like, what were we doing not wanting to see this movie? And you know, we got the Star Wars action figures, the early bird thing. We had, right from the get-go, we had every figure. Tony was smart enough to keep a set in the package. And I don't know why an 11-year-old did that, but he had one, you know, that he played with, one that he didn't. And years later, he ended up working for Disney and sold his collection to pay for his move out there, but he got thousands of dollars for his collection and paid for his move to California. And now he works for Disney, and so
They own Star Wars.
They own Star Wars, so yeah.
You get to do it. So now you're in a position, you're going to a lot of shows and you're meeting the people that made these movies. What's that been like to be able to meet so many people that made Star Wars happen?
It's been really cool. The first time I went was in '96 or '97 in Boston. I had seen a sign for the Men Behind the Masks, and it was Dave Prowse was there and Peter Mayhew, and it was just really cool to see because back then there really wasn't a lot of interaction with them, and that got me started. And then I kind of didn't do anything for a while until the last couple of years with Star Wars weekends in Disney. Yeah, because I'm always in Disney, and I've got a chance to meet a lot of people. Now I drag my girlfriend, make her.
Who was kind enough to be taking this video for us. Thank you very much.
Yes, a good story with her is last year we went to Star Wars weekends, and we were staying like 3 in the morning. We went out to meet Ray Park, and we have to wait in line. And Ray actually came out and met us in the line and everything. So we switched over to Warwick Davis's line, and so she fell asleep on the sidewalk, waiting for Warwick Davis. So the next day when we met him, he signed a great picture. It says, "To Renee, thank you for sleeping on the sidewalk to meet me, Warwick Davis." It was so she's a good character for doing that.
That's not everybody can say that.
Yeah, no, not many people have girlfriends that'll do that.
That will sleep on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite movie? A favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh yeah, Empire Strikes Back, by far, by far. Because I love the Bounty Hunters, Boba Fett, and just that movie was great in every way, shape, or form. Plus, it's one of the only movies where the bad guys win. Yeah, you don't see that too often. So
you do. You have some autographs today that you got. You do a lot of the figures. You get your figures signed.
Yes.
When did you start doing that, and what led you to start that?
That started in that show in '96.
Okay.
Because the new figures had just come out, the Power of the Force. Yep. I had those, and those happened to be the ones that came out because they had Vader, C-3PO, R2-D2.
Awesome.
So that's how it started.
You have a pretty cool job. Mind telling the folks what you do for a living?
Yeah, I'm a sergeant for the Providence Police Department, and I'm in charge of special events.
So you get to actually get paid to go to a lot of these events.
Rhode Island Comic Con, I get paid by Biddle, Steve, indirectly.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's great. And it's. I think there's sometimes there's a stereotype of who's so or people perceive there's a stereotype of who's into Star Wars and does all this, and I think you for one, you kind of break that mold. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
People are always shocked because they always come up to me at the show in uniform. They're like, "Oh, you must hate this." I'm like, "Are you kidding? I have a bag of action figures get signed in there." Then I become the cool cop.
Yep. A lot of new things coming out with Star Wars. You have Rebels and the new movies. What are you really looking forward to with all the progress with the Disney sale?
I think just to get the stories to be legitimate, because the books were good, but then they didn't always recognize them as being true to the story. So now I think it's going to be great that everything's going to tie in, so you'll learn things that you always wondered about, and now you'll get an answer.
Awesome. All right, and you're going to be heading out to Anaheim. Is that
Yes.
correct? You're going to be going out to celebration?
My first one, yep.
First
First
celebration,
one.
your first celebration? And Renee's going as well?
Yep, but I had to take her to Hawaii as part of the deal. So,
deal?
Yeah,
That's the way.
she will be going to celebration, but yeah, it cost me a trip to Hawaii.
That's not a bad compromise.
No.
Well, I really appreciate your time. I know you got to fly, you got to get back to work. Thank you for your time, Mike, and we'll catch you soon.
All right.
Thank you.